Zandra's famous, of course, as the woman who put punk into Bond Street, and her latest show, Images of Women, opens at the Ritz in London tonight. And she's brought along some of the clothes she'll be displaying with her this morning. Now, Zandra, these clothes are real sheer glamour, aren't they?
Well, I like to think that.
What's it about this one?
This is an
so intricate, isn't it?
Silk chiffon, hand-printed with little seashells, and the print's called Shell Star, and it's all hand-rolled with little clusters of pearls and rhinestones with big pearls at the end. And it's in white silk chiffon, and it's got cream and white ribbon round it, and it's caught in the centre by a satin sash.
Beautiful. Now we've got seamed tights or stockings
These
here,
are seamed
haven't we?
stockings that I brought out in my first tight and stocking collection.
How many women are wearing stockings rather than tights now?
I think that there's a turn back to women feeling very feminine and wonderful, and it's nice to wear stockings in the evening when you don't have to be quite so practical.
Mm-hmm. And this one's rather different in colour, but obviously seems to be on the same theme.
Michelle's
very
wearing yes, it's it's sort of all cut away in the centre, so it's a sort of little sheer front, and the pattern has all been edged round with red rhinestones and red pearls that are all dyed to match it, and with sort of frills going round the asymmetrical hemline.
That is beautiful. But what sort of occasion do we get nowadays where you can wear a fabulous outfit like that?
I think it's always a compliment to the host, and if you want to dress up, it's wonderful to dress up, to go out to dinner, a cocktail party, or you could be going to a wedding. Obviously not if you're not in a black dress. Thank you, Michelle.
Sandra, I've seen it said that you regard your creations as art. Now, the thing about art, if I go and buy a painting, it's going to appreciate in value. The trouble with fashion, by definition, is that it's going to be out of fashion after I've worn it.
I don't claim that about my dresses. I've just done a book called The Art of Zandra Rhodes, and the dresses that I first brought out are probably more valuable than the ones that I do now. And I believe that I'm creating the women that I dress. Some women collect, say, 2 a year. Will say to me, "Oh, I've got to go out to so many functions with my husband," and then they lay out all the different dresses, and they wear one that they might have bought for me in 1971 and still wear it.
Debbie, you could persuade your husband to buy you one of these frocks just as a sound investment, you could say.
Listen, if he's still at home, he'll have choked on his cornflakes at the sound of that.
Or he could have you sewing every minute you're not on the programme.
He could do, I suppose. Don't tempt him. Now, this next one is actually the same colour as your hair and my very favourite colour, a really lovely, shocking pink.
This is the Manhattan skyline dress, and it's all hand-beaded all over with, like, the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building.
That's actually
and it's low
emblazoned
at the
across
back.
the front.
And all round the hemline. I mean, you know, they're little Chryslers and little Empire States.
What sort of hemline? You said before there was a specific term for a hemline like that, didn't you? I'd call it a wobbly one.
Well, it is wobbly, yes. It's cut up and down between the buildings and then edged again with the little pearls and little bugle beads. And, I mean, that takes, like, 6 men 3 weeks to bead all over, even before it's cut out and made up in my factories here in Shepherd's Bush.
The back's very feminine, isn't it? Now, I can imagine that. I mean, that's lovely. The model has a lovely tan back, and that is very feminine with just the unusual touch of little toggles there. That's lovely.
Thank you.
Cool. I could go. And another one. Actually, why have you called it Images of Women? Why is that the name of the show or the collection?
When we turned out to sort of putting the collection together, it just was nice to do a collection that was totally based on women being feminine and making them feel wonderful, and we chose songs like Buttons and Bows and Marilyn Monroe with Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
So it's plenty of fun.
And just women feeling wonderful, and clothes that make women feel like women, really.
And this is another one from the collection.
This is another low-back one, more like a little tuxedo, and this is all beaded with silver sequins and silver thread and little silver beads all round the edge.
That's quite fabulous as
like
well.
A little
and
beard.
these shoes as well, they tone in perfectly, don't they? The black
yes, suede, suede sandals, and then these are my tights with the little lily rhinestones on the ankles.
Attention to details, everything, isn't it?
And, you know, we'll be showing these at the Ritz to different people that want to come and see them.
The whole collection, then, is complete glamour. There's nothing workaday about it.
Well, you saw the shirt right at the beginning at 7:30 this morning.
The one with the bare tummy?
Yes, but I mean, you could wear a sweater underneath it. But I mean, I like to think that the whole day feels glamorous. I mean, I always go out fully made up, regardless of what sort of day it is.
OK. Zandra, thank you very much for the moment.